Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
It was a very important day for crypto yesterday, and although we didn't notice that in terms of the price, but actually crypto grew effectively by 10%. And if you want to know why, continue watching. This is a Crypto Hamster channel. Let's go.
Turn up. Let's go.
First, let's look at the price. You see two corridors of two channels in the Bitcoin price. This is again one for Bitfinex, not for Coinbase. Difference is Tether or non-Tether exchange. And yesterday, somewhere around here, I tweeted that, guys, we've seen it like few times that we have a breakout, like not a breakout, but touched that bottom of that channel, and finally we need to have a breakout from that channel, probably downwards. That's just literally what I said. Also, I mentioned the behavior of Bitcoin to Japanese yen when we have the anti-premium condition, like the same as with the Korean won, but the opposite. And this is indicator of the bearish sentiment in the market among the Japanese traders. All like often shows that we would have the move in the price downwards. And just after that, we've seen this. So this breakout. So guys, if you want to have like more up-to-date information, please follow me on Twitter. If you don't, well, this is also good enough. So, but now what I would expect is that on the one hand, it's better to have the breakout upwards of this channel because we have downwards breakout. But like my gut feeling tells me that the momentum is too high. And also, if we look at the strong, and we look at the daily chart, then here actually the RSI is still relatively high to the even to the level of the breaking down to previous like minimums. So I would think that, and there are some other factors. I would think that it should lead to continuous moving downwards, especially again taking account the behavior of Bitcoin to Japanese yen, and that what I would expect. Also recently we've seen some slight but constant increase in dominance of Bitcoin, just like few parts of the percent, decimals. So probably I would think that this is another indicator that would go up, although the total capitalization is getting a bit lower in the total capitalization of the market. So this is the thoughts at the time, but why I say that despite the like a flat region in the price action, we grew effectively by 10% yesterday. And I say that because of this. If you don't know it, you didn't see yet, this is the behavior of American stocks market. Probably you've seen it though. And yesterday was the drop by 12% roughly, and it was the biggest drop, somebody says, like from 2008, and maybe daily drop, the biggest daily drop from 2008, but it was 11th. So, and yesterday, believe me or not, I drew these trend lines at the bottom. So, and I said, okay, actually the price didn't break this trend line, and we are making the lower low comparing to the previous one. And although a lot of people are positive, I wouldn't be that positive unless we are breaking this trend and make a higher high. And surprisingly, yesterday we had this, actually this may be drawn a bit better, okay, something like this. So, but anyway, we bounced off from this trend line, nearly this trend line, and now we're going down. So very weak in my opinion, and we may make an even lower low from now on. And if we'll do that, then it will be like 15 and close to 20%, which is an indicator of bear market. But now a lot of people who are in this trading in the traditional markets. They're saying that it's just a discount, it's a temporal thing, it will rise again and it's time to buy, and yada yada yada. Even my favorite, well not favorite, but one of my best picks among the TA analysts, and not only TA but like general analysts of the markets, finances, Alessio Rustani, he said that he doesn't believe that this is the beginning of the bear market, so he would look carefully, but probably it's time to buy when we see the indication of the bottoming. So now though there is no indication of the bottoming, and for example, there is a guy, Arthur Hogan. He's a very huge figure in finance investing, and he said that if companies are just going down because the markets are going down, they're presenting great opportunities right now. But what if this is not the case? What if the market is going down just because of the companies screwed up? Now nobody can say now, but this is very dangerous signal. And another huge figure in the field, Karen Finnerman, say that buy when there is blood in the streets, even that's your own blood. However, we cannot distinguish where is the bottom and is there actually blood now, because 10%, 12% is not the real blood yet, and maybe if it is blood is just to come, then maybe they are still in the denial phase. There was an anxiety, now there's no anxiety, there is a denial because people don't worry. They say like, oh, it's okay, it's just need to buy, and like Warren Buffett say the same thing, and the same so on. But who knows actually? So I would say it's very dangerous. But on the other hand, in our with respect to what happens with our crypto market, it's actually the fact that although stocks dropped whatever it is, like 12%, now at this time crypto and Bitcoin didn't react at all. And although we mentioned that it did react before, now there is no correlation whatsoever. What it means that it means that there is no correlation, and this cannot be treated actually like that. This may be just a very small correlation, which we mentioned before, like some people are both in crypto and stocks, and they cover some of the close some positions to cover the liquidation, etc., etc. But this is really not the something which we can draw the parallels between two markets with. So it means that effectively, since the whole market, like stocks, American markets, is huge, dropped by 10% plus, then we effectively grew with respect to this market by 10%. This is what I meant, and this is, if you think about it, this is actually true, and this is very good news. Moreover, if we look at the volatility during the last month, it is said that now the stocks have bigger volatility than Bitcoin, and now this argument that Bitcoin is so volatile, it can be used as store of value, yada yada yada, is not suitable, not reasonable. Finally, what I was going to mention is that there's a list of the altcoins which I'm considering to good opportunities for trade in Binance. So look at my Twitter, you can find all the description, the links. Here is the maybe 20, nearly 20 altcoins, very interesting to in terms of the opportunities to buy technically. And also just wanted to share it with you, this Ether chart, and it shows very strong support in this trend line, and this obviously that this trend line will be broken eventually, especially since everybody see that. So I would think that it will be broken downwards, maybe fake breakout, maybe two fake breakouts, or one fake breakout, one fake breakout, one real breakout, which is more likely to happen. And nearly the same with if it's Ether to dollar, so this wedge also should be broken one way or another, probably again down. Finally, what I was going to show you is this chart is the oyster pearl chart, and I mentioned that like a few weeks ago first time, and it was at the bottom. I said, guys, this is how they should behave, and you see how perfectly it looks right now. It makes like 4x from the bottom, maybe more than 4x. Now the volume is nice. It's on, I think it's only on KuCoin, but still don't think that it's really good time to buy. Maybe it's good time to buy like just a little bit to see how it goes, but now it may have a correction. Although this behavior, like general behavior of the bottoming, is very similar to what I would expect to see for many of the altcoins, especially for those which I mentioned here on Twitter, where the most of the altcoins are very nice, looks very nice in terms of the technical indicators and the bottoming. So that is it for today. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and comment in the comment section. I wish you a safe trading. Don't forget that everything I say is my personal opinion, not financial advice, and hope to see you tomorrow in the next update. Safe trading, guys. Goodbye.